So first remember that Ishmael, so we'll do two parts. Ishmael is Abraham's son with Hagar. Ishmael is Abraham's son. Abraham is a descendant of Adam and Eve. But that's much later in Genesis. You're speaking of right after Cain kills Abel, and it speaks of the other people. Catholic theology says that we have one set of common first parents, which means we all come from the same first parents. We've named them Adam and Eve, but So the question is, how does the Scripture speak of other people? And many theologians who are much more brilliant than I have written extensively about it. But there's all sorts of theories of how that could happen. It cannot be, though, that Adam and Eve were created by God directly intervening, and these other people were created separately by evolution. That would be heresy, so that's not a position to hold. On the other hand, we as Catholics do not hold as the true and holy faith creationism, that God created the earth in 6 days. First and foremost, there's two different stories of creation. Genesis 1 and then Genesis 2 starts and another story of creation, and it's different, and it's in a different order. So the theology is we came from first parents. How that works is a question of science, not of a question of theology. And I'm a theologian, not a scientist. You should ask Father Dan Good, because he keeps telling me he's a scientist. He does have a Master of Science now, but... So, a possible answer is that as evolution happens, so God sets forth creation and begins evolution, and as evolution unfolds, at some point, Homo erectus becomes Neanderthal becomes Homo erectus, becomes Homo sapien being human beings. And so at that point of evolution, God steps in and infuses an immortal soul, and then their offspring is us. But how that works is beyond my ability to answer.